We're the only mammals in the animal kingdom that murders ourselves in large numbers. Think about that for a moment. Very few opportunities to think of such questions, such enormous outcomes, that we as mammals murder ourselves in groups. But at least we can also know that we are also the only mammals that rescue one another, collaborate with one another, cooperate with one another. And that's the balance in the world. We shift back and forward like a seesaw. In history, we have periods of genocide. The word genocide is a hybrid word of genus and side. The genus is race, people, and side is death. It's so awful when we as mammals go to the lowest of what we can be by hurting others, by destroying others. Now listen very carefully, because I want you to know that every 7 minutes in the world, an adolescent is violently taken from us, murdered. Every 7 minutes. What do you do in 7 minutes when you watch the countdown at a sporting event? Can you imagine that while you're enjoying yourself, while you're having your morning coffee or having dessert at dinner, that a teenager is brutally murdered in the world? And as a matter of fact, if everyone and everybody lived in Syria and it happened at that rate, it would be happening every 10 seconds. A teenager would die brutally. So here we are. We're trying. We're trying desperately to wake up the world. You see in politics, young people crying out. They want some answers. And you see the older generation, the senior citizens, struggling to give those answers. The answer is simple. We have to find alternatives like Destination Peace. We need to stand up. We cannot allow our young people to die needlessly just because they're not in our neighborhoods. We have learned from history that eventually it happens around us. Why does it take so long for us to act? Please join Destination Peace. Sing our song. Sing it in your rooms, in your homes, in your neighborhoods, in your countries, anywhere around the world, maybe even one day in space. That is the message for today. Please join us. Thank you for listening.